Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Less than a week into his second term, President Donald Trump is planning a visit to Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm John Archuleta in for Cynthia Puga. Starting with your top stories, President Donald Trump plans to hold a rally at Circa in downtown Las Vegas this weekend. The president is expected to visit Circa Resort and Casino Saturday after stopping in North Carolina and Los Angeles to visit disaster areas. Doors will open at 9:30 a.m. with speeches set to begin around 12:30, according to the Nevada Republican Party chairman. The president says he's coming to Nevada to, quote, thank them for the vote because we won Nevada overwhelmingly, and that's usually a Democrat vote, end quote. More details about the visit are expected to come soon, and stay with LVRJ.com for the latest. Nearly 4 dozen Southern Nevada firefighters are home after serving in the Los Angeles effort to battle wildfires over the last 2 weeks. 45 personnel from the departments, including the Clark County Fire Department, Las Vegas Fire Department, and Henderson Fire Department, were deployed in 2 strike teams. They were assigned to various duties that differed from their day-to-day operations while working in the valley.
Well, we don't really do a lot of wildland in the city. We don't have a lot of wildland in the city. So doing debris removal is not something we normally do, right? Taking trees, taking debris that's on the side of people's houses, cleaning up areas so nothing catches on fire is not something we normally do.
Other assignments included fighting the flames, protecting adjacent undamaged homes, and protecting neighborhoods while pumping water lines. A death penalty trial over a 2016 Las Vegas killing ends in a hung jury. 37-year-old Anthony Newton was facing the death penalty in the slaying of Ulysses Cesar Molina, his wife's ex-lover, whose body was found on December 28, 2016. Thursday's mistrial marked the second time a mistrial has been declared for Newton, although this is the first time the case made it to the jury deliberations. A chief deputy district attorney said prosecutors would push for a third trial. Newton faces charges including murder and kidnapping with a deadly weapon. He remains in custody, and another hearing is scheduled for February 11th. A judge sentencing 2 women to prison Thursday for killing a man in a Caesars Palace hotel room in May of 2023. Erica Covington and Ariana Taylor both pleading guilty in November to second-degree murder and robbery with a deadly weapon for killing 25-year-old Brian Altamirano Solano. The women will both spend between 10 to 26 years in prison. At the sentencing hearing, Covington apologized to Altamirano Solano's family for the grief and pain they've suffered. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Expect a chilly start to your Friday morning with temperatures in the 30s, but things eventually warm up to a high near 55 around 3 and 4 p.m. before cooling back down once nighttime hits to the 40s and upper 30s overnight. Looking ahead to this weekend, there is a 30% chance of rain between 10 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. Sunday, and snow showers could follow, but little accumulation is expected. Sunday night also calls for a 60% chance of rain or snow, with showers likely Monday morning. Highs next week stay in the 50s, with overnight lows mostly in the 30s. Business brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. An opening date has been set for the second grocery outlet in Henderson. The discount grocer is opening its second Valley location at 3499 St. Rose Parkway on January 30th. Starting at 8 a.m., the first 500 people in line will receive a gift card in amounts ranging from $5 to $500, and the ribbon cutting will take place at noon. Grocery Outlet hopes to open 3 to 4 new locations in the Valley. It offers hefty discounts around 40 to 60% on store items, including produce, meats, hygiene products, and alcohol.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. A pair of Rebels honored by ESPN listed among the top 100 college football players in 2024. Linebacker Jackson Woodard is ranked 75th on the list after tallying 69 solo tackles, 3.5 sacks, and 4 picks for UNLV on the year. The senior finished 4th in the nation in tackles. Wideout Ricky White comes in at number 59 on ESPN's list, finishing 2024 with over 1,000 receiving yards for the second straight year on 79 catches and 11 touchdowns on the season.
Health brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A project for Nevada's first standalone children's hospital takes a big step forward. 2 architectural firms have been chosen to work on the pediatric facility. The president of Intermountain Health's Desert Region says the 700,000 square foot facility will include 150 to 250 beds. This is a big step forward for the project, first announced in October. It will provide comprehensive care to children and their families close to home.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Prop bets for NFL Conference Championship Sunday are up at the Westgate Superbook, and the longest touchdown of the game between the Commanders and Eagles is set at 39.5 yards. Will the Commanders-Eagles game go to overtime pays 10-1 for the yes. A defensive or special teams touchdown is plus 260. In the AFC, the longest touchdown between the Bills and Chiefs is at 39.5 yards. It's 10-1 for the game to go to overtime and 3-1 for a successful 2-point conversion.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. 28 players from the Raiders' 2024 roster will be free agents when the new league year gets underway on March 12th. Some top unrestricted free agents for the Raiders include their linebackers, Divine Diablo, who has had a myriad of injuries in his tenure, and Robert Spillane, whose 2-year contract comes to an end, set a franchise record for most tackles in a season for the Silver and Black with 158 in 2024, and was also a captain for the team. 2 other names to watch include defensive tackles Adam Butler and John Jenkins.
In your lifestyle news, get ready to get a taste of your favorite Netflix shows and movies, literally. Netflix and MGM Grand have announced the opening day for Netflix Bites. The restaurant residency that draws inspiration from hit Netflix titles will debut on February 20th, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Some of the menu items include Bridgerton Regency Tea and Eleven's Fried Feast, a nod to the main character from Stranger Things. Netflix Bites in Vegas follows the success of Netflix Bites Los Angeles, which was fully booked for more than 6 weeks during its 2023 run. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Country star Kenny Chesney is adding more shows to his residency at the Sphere. 3 more performances have been added in June on the 18th, 20th, and 21st. Chesney is already a strong draw in stadiums across the country, having sold 18 million tickets in the past 2+ decades. Tickets for the new shows go on sale on January 31st at KennyChesney.com. Following his success of sold-out shows at the Sphere, DJ and producer Anima is coming back for more performances at the venue. His show, The End of Genesis, will return on February 27th and 28th and March 1st and 2nd. Tickets for the new shows go on sale on January 30th at anima.com/sphere, and $5 of each ticket sold will go to the SoCal Fire Fund and California Fire Foundation to assist with fire relief and rebuilding efforts. Well, thanks for watching us here on 7 at 7. You can watch us every Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates. Be sure to join us tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Not the Injury Law. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.